Arman Tsarukyan is on a tear in the lightweight division, and there's no reason why that shouldn't continue going forward. The Armenian star debuted in 2019 in the UFC at only 23 years of age, and since then, aside from one fight, has taken the division by storm. Even in that one loss to Islam Machachev in his first fight in the UFC, he was able to go toe-to-toe and even take him down. In this video, we're going to see just how incredible the Armenian fighter is in his prime and where he might be able to rise to. We'll start with his early exposure to combat sports, professional career which includes 8 first-round finishes, and how he's using his name to give back to the community. Comment below what you like the most about this MMA fighter at the end of this video. Now let's get started. Arman Tsarukyan's rise to MMA stardom is the classic tale of humble beginnings blossoming into extraordinary success. Born in a quaint Georgian town on October 11, 1996, Arman's early environment couldn't have been more unassuming. Nestled near the Turkish border, this town of fewer than 10,000 people offered limited opportunities for a future athlete. But for Tsarukyan, it served as a perfect backdrop for cultivating grit, determination, and an underdog spirit that would later define his fighting style. Raised in Russia, Arman was introduced to the structured discipline of wrestling and judo at just 14 years of age. His passion for combat sports grew rapidly, and he embraced the rigors of training with an unrelenting drive. By 18, he had already made his professional debut in MMA, competing in Russia's modern fighting promotion. It was here, far from the glitz and glamour of the UFC, that Arman began to carve his path. Fighting through regional circuits with tenacity, he demonstrated a knack for both rapid knockouts and calculated submissions, earning a reputation as a fighter who was impossible to overlook. The road from a small Georgian town to the global stage of the UFC wasn't just paved with talent, but an unyielding determination to rise above modest origins. Arman's story is a testament to what happens when raw ambition meets relentless effort, a saga that continues to inspire fans around the world. Arman Tsarukyan's UFC journey began with baptism by fire, taking on one of the most skilled grapplers in the division in Islam Machachev in his debut. Although he didn't secure the victory, the razor-close bout immediately put Tsarukyan on the radar for a future contender. Many fans and analysts were astounded by his ability to match Makhachev's elite wrestling, with the fight receiving the Fight of the Night honors, an impressive achievement for any newcomer. This debut wasn't just a loss, it was a declaration that Arman was ready to compete with the best. Following his debut, Tsarukyan began building an impressive resume with the UFC ultra-competitive lightweight division. From dominant decisions to spectacular finishes, he showcased his evolving skill set and ability to adapt to any opponent. His fight against Matt Frevola demonstrated his cardio and relentless pressure, while his knockout victory against Christian Giagos with a vicious head kick highlighted his striking powers. With every fight, Tsarukyan solidified his reputation as one of the most dangerous prospects in the division. His blend of striking, grappling, and wrestling earned him comparisons to some of the division elites, while his relentless work ethic suggested he was destined for the top. And by 2024, Arman's hard work has paid off as he's climbed to the #1 contender spot in the UFC lightweight rankings, setting the stage for a potential title fight and rematch against Islam Machachev. Fans admire not just his technical prowess, but his ability to learn and improve with each performance. This guy is continuing to make gains even though he's at the top, making him one of the fighters to watch as he continues his pursuit of UFC gold. Arman Tsarukyan has had some electrifying moments in the UFC that demonstrated his potential as one of the lightweight division elites. One of the standout performances came against Christian Giagos at UFC Vegas 37. In this bout, Arman delivered a spectacular first-round TKO, showcasing his improved striking game. He landed a devastating combination capped off by a thunderous left hook that left fans and analysts buzzing about his versatility and power. Another notable fight in Arman's UFC career was his razor-thin victory over Charles Oliveira at UFC 300. Facing the former lightweight champion, Tsarukyan went the distance in an intense back-and-forth battle. His tactical precision, ability to mix striking with well-timed takedowns, and composure under pressure earned him a split decision win. The fight solidified Tsarukyan's status as a legitimate title contender and proved his mettle against one of the division's most dangerous fighters. His 2023 clash with Beneil Dariush further emphasized his growth as a fighter. In the main event bout, Tsarukyan's sharp striking and relentless pressure overwhelmed Dariush, earning him another decisive victory and pushing him further up the lightweight rankings. These fights reflect Tsarukyan's evolution from a talented prospect to a legitimate force in one of the UFC's most competitive divisions. He blended technical precision, athleticism, and a fighter's heart. Fans are eagerly awaiting his next challenge as he continues his journey towards championship glory. It wasn't always on the upswing though. Arman Tsarukyan faced controversy during his UFC 300 appearance in April 2024 when he punched a fan during his walkout to the octagon.
And there was also a moment where Arman, it looked like he was punching somebody in the crowd during his walkout.
Yeah, you might not want to hang over the things and grab people when they're walking out. Piped up and whatever, and I'm sure we're probably going to get sued. We'll deal with that on Monday too.
The altercation occurred after a fan allegedly made an obscene gesture and appeared to provoke Tsarukyan by attempting to engage physically. Tsarukyan responded impulsively by throwing a punch, later stating, "If someone is close and shows me disrespect, I'll react. It's automatic for me." This incident, however, was not without consequences. The Nevada State Athletic Commission fined him $25,000 and suspended him for 9 months, which was reduced to 6 months if he completed an anti-bullying PSA. In his heart of hearts though, Tsarukyan is a really good guy and he's given back to the community. Arman has consistently used his platform to help those in need, especially in his home country of Armenia. From supporting underprivileged youth to contributing to disaster relief efforts, he's been an active philanthropist. For instance, during the 2020 conflict, he rallied support for aid in his country, showing his unwavering commitment to his roots. Beyond philanthropy, Tsarukyan is actively involved in promoting sports among young people. He regularly trains with and mentors younger athletes, showing them that the discipline and hard work can take them from a small town beginnings to global stages. He's even working on an anti-bullying PSA following the UFC 300 fan incident to inspire accountability and better behavior. Representing Georgia, Armenia, and Russia at different stages of his life, Arman has been a symbol of unity and resilience. He's proud of his multicultural background and often speaks about how it's shaped his identity and approach to challenges. And of course, he's training at the prestigious American Top Team. Arman has earned a reputation for his unmatched work ethic. His coaches often highlight how he's one of the first in and one of the last ones out of the gym. A trait that not only elevates his own skills, but inspires those around him. Whether he's throwing down in the cage or standing up for a cause, Arman is the kind of athlete who reminds us that MMA isn't just about physicality, it's about character too. That's translated to incredible fame, from his close to 2 million followers on Instagram to the millions of fans who watch him in the UFC. It's estimated that he's worth close to $3 million in just UFC fights alone. The actual number could be much more than this. So, we hope you enjoyed our investigation into the lifestyle and net worth of Arman Tsarukyan. What did you enjoy the most about this MMA fighter? Do you think he's ready for the rematch against Islam and could actually trump him out? Thanks for tuning in with us on this video, and we hope you enjoy the rest of your day. We will see you next time on Knockout TV.